and welcome to my channel. I am Carlette. If you are returning, thank you. And if you are new, thank you for watching. No intro here. So the video that I'm gonna do today is gonna be different than what I would typically do, which every video I feel like is different than what I'm typically doing. But I just started some new medicine for psoriasis. And before the medicine kicks in, I wanted to do a video showing how I do my makeup to cover up the psoriasis, like when I do a self-tape audition, or even when I get on camera to do my YouTube videos. Like even right now, it's not a lot of coverage because I was late to a job interview that I had today. Y'all, I'm looking for a job. And I was just like, they're gonna get this face because yeah. So I just put, this is just a light foundation and a little bit of concealer under my eyes. I have a little mirror right here. I got me a little rigged setup here because it wasn't looking good in my bathroom. I can go on and on. So anyway, I'm just gonna hop right into it because after this video, I have to shoot a self-tape audition. So it's kind of a good thing. You like, I'm not wasting makeup. And I'm not a makeup guru. I'm not doing anything like super special. There's nothing sponsored. This is all stuff that I've purchased on my own. And yeah, so I'm gonna hop right into it. Oh, and the medicine that I'm using, I actually did my first dose today, which is Skyrizi. Anybody who follow my Instagram, who cares? I was taking Cosentex last year, but during the pandemic, I was excited that my skin cleared up, my scalp cleared up, and I stopped taking the injections, and I didn't want to go through that whole process of paying the full copay, which was $150, and then waiting for the pharmacy company to reimburse me. With Skyrizi, it's different. My copay is only $5. Yeah, I don't really know much research behind it. I just know that my doctor said that Skyrizi has a lot more up-to-date research that's not harmful, or it doesn't have a lot of side effects like a lot of the other medicines. If it was up to me, I wouldn't take it at all. My plan is to stay on it until I can get disciplined enough to live a really strict holistic lifestyle, which is plant-based 100% and not eating bullshit. So yeah, I did my first dose today, which my husband had to do the injections because I didn't realize that it was like legit needles. And with Cosentex, it was a different type of push pin kind of thing. But with this one, with Skyrizi, it was like legit needles, and I couldn't get myself to do it. So my husband did it for me. I have this little headband on because I tend to get makeup on my hairline. Yeah, y'all will see. Maybe or maybe not. My scalp is doing better because she gave me topicals too. So I'm just gonna use this. This is probably gonna be quick and rushed, but just bear with me. This is Neutrogena makeup wipes. I'm just gonna wipe off the makeup that I have on from this morning. Or this afternoon rather, because it's like after 6 o'clock now. And my, my interview was at 3. So right now you can see that pink. It's actually doing better because with the topicals, the cream that I've been using, I can't think of the name of the cream. It's much gentler than the cream I used before when I was in LA or the Valley in Santa Clarita. The medicine that she gave me back there was a little different. It was stronger, but the doctor that I'm seeing now, she wants me to be careful with what I'm using because it could, the medicine that I was using, I can't think of the name of it, but it thins your skin out and it could permanently lighten the skin. So she was like, let's do something that's more gentle on your skin so it doesn't work as fast. which is fine. I'm okay with that. Oh, this is this is where it's really bad. It's on my nose, but the skin isn't as raised up as it was before I started putting the creams on. In my nose, it would look like I had boogers, but it was not boogers. It was just, oh, that's makeup. It was flakes from the psoriasis. I know this is not my regular skincare routine for washing my face. I don't really do anything deep because I want to be careful. I don't know what I can use other than gentle soap and water. And then she told me to put CeraVe on my face, but CeraVe is expensive and I'm frugal. And the only reason why she wanted me to use CeraVe is because of the ceramides. And I looked it up, and grapeseed oil has like a 90% of ceramides in it or something like that. So I just melted me some shea butter, coconut oil, and mixed some grapeseed oil, and that's what I've been putting on my face. Y'all, this eyeliner, maybe my eyes are just dark and I don't realize it. Okay, so that's all on the makeup wipe. And then I got this little raggedy t-shirt to wipe my hands because I don't want to mess up my bedspread. If y'all hear my baby in the background, she's in the living room with daddy. Okay, so this is my face with no makeup, no product on. My problem areas are right here, pretty much the T-zone. And this actually has gotten better over the past 2 weeks. It's in my eyebrows, so when it gets flaky, y'all, I don't know what's been getting in my throat. I'm not dying. It's just this is like the third time I've done a video before and something's in my throat. Anyway, it gets in my eyebrows and I just really want to see what my face is going to look like within the week because I did my injection today for the first time, and in 28 days I'll get another dose. So yeah, let me just start because I feel like I'm rambling. So again, I'm not a makeup guru. I don't know nothing about all these different products. I just buy what fits my skin and I stick to it. So this one is a primer that I use on a regular. This is the e.l.f. Poreless face primer. I don't know if it is gonna mess up my, excuse me, I'm still a lady, zooming in or whatever. Another primer that I use sometimes, I don't use it, it's like a sample of Makeup Forever Ultra HD, and I'm just looking at this. Oh, this thing is expired. Yeah, we won't be using that, but I like it. I'm not going to use it because I realize it is expired, but that's another good one. But this e.l.f., I use it all the time. And I use the Poreless is because in my mind, I feel like it's going to smooth out the texture, because psoriasis gives like heavy texture. Like that's probably why I lost that job on that previous story time I told y'all about, when I booked a makeup gig and they replaced me. Probably, I think that had a lot to do with it. I had a lot of texture on my forehead that day, and I didn't. Oh, I look like I got a booger in there. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Possibly, either way. It wasn't that bad. I don't think it was that bad. They didn't know what they was doing. But I know my skin. Okay. So, and it's in my hairline, so I could feel it. You probably can't see it, but I could feel it's a psoriasis here. and right up in here. I'm trying to not talk too much, but I'm also trying to hurry up, but I also don't want to be sloppy because I want to book this audition that I'm about to film, and then my husband has to do a self-tape. Either I think he'll probably do his tomorrow. His isn't due until next week, but we're learning to get those auditions in ASAP. Yeah, but it's good. So, okay. Usually I will use, oh wait, I'm skipping a step. My bad, y'all. I told you I'm not a professional. I'm just trying to show y'all what I do, because once my skin clear up, I don't want nobody to ask me, and then I won't have psoriasis to show you. So I use this Black Opal Total Coverage. I don't know. Hopefully it's zooming in. I don't know the right word. And I do it in color Carob, C-A-R-O-B, number 10. It's still a little light, but it's the darkest that they have, which is fine because I'm still gonna use it. As a chocolate girl, we learn how to make things work. So I'm using this sponge. I think this was like a great value sponge. Again, I'm not no guru, so I don't know. I do like the way Beauty Blender feels on my face. I've tried a different brand of sponges. This one is like one of the best that I've liked so far. This one is the worst. It's a lot of texture on there, but I'm not gonna pick at it. Ooh, I want to so bad, but I'm not. I'm not gonna pick at it. And I usually like to have my hair falling on this side, but I'm having a really bad flare up on this side of my hair, so I had to put my part over here this time. And I'm trying to get those little spots. There's like little bitty ones over here. And when they're small like that, that tells me that a big one is trying to come up. And I just dab a little bit. And lightly, because I don't want to overdo it. I'm just using it like a concealer. I've tried color correction before, and I mean, I think it works. I don't know. Maybe I'll try and do it now. I don't know. I don't want to mess it up. I'm gonna stick to what I know. Because sometimes I'll put a green on top of it, but this concealer is just thick. It's really, really thick, like tattoo cover up, and it helps smooth out the texture a little bit. So I'm not using it to like, oh, it's gonna cover it. No, it's not. It's too bright. It's too light to cover it, but the good thing is that these spots are in my T-zone, so it's actually okay that it's a little lighter. This mirror is a little bit more huge, so I can see some stuff that I don't typically see. And then this is, I have a little beauty mark right there, but I cover it anyway. I don't know how not to, but it's pretty. It just came up. I don't know how long it's been there. So I have to sometimes go into my hairline. I don't like to, but I don't know if y'all can see. I'm just going over my eyebrow a little bit. And don't worry, it is light, but I'm gonna fix it. This is not the final look. It ain't over. So that's how I first conceal them. Ooh, something itching. Yeah, so that's how I conceal it with my tattoo cover up. The concealing. I feel like this used to be called the camouflage. I feel like, but maybe I'm wrong. But either way, this one was the black opal. So there's that. I'm debating if I should use Juvia's Place, because this one comes up light on my face sometimes, but then I like my CoverGirl D80. This is the CoverGirl Soft Sable Comfort Matte Finish. This is my absolute favorite makeup, and it is in D80. I had the lid on wrong. I don't know. And it's a 12-hour coverage, and I believe this one is supposed to be the transfer resistant. That's why I like it. You know, I'm gonna stick to what I know. I'm gonna stick to this one. However, lately I've been noticing that, which is weird, I've been noticing that this one oxidizes a little fast and dark. So like it'll be darker than my arm, but then this one, Juvia's Place, Kano, K-A-N-O, is a little lighter. So, I don't know. Who should I do? I'm gonna stick to this one because this is what I use on a regular, and this isn't really, it don't matter. I'm not going nowhere. I'm doing an audition, and yeah. And this one is almost empty, but y'all, I'm frugal, so I like to use all of my product. I do have a new one that I ordered online because where I live, they don't carry it, which is so crazy to me because I'm in a predominantly melanated area. And it's like, you would think that they would have my stuff, but they don't. So I had to order this on Amazon, which is fine because it was actually cheaper than buying it at the store. Okay. So, I mean, it's not that bad. It gets dark though. It does. The stuff gets dark. So I'm gonna use this Real Techniques brush. It's nothing special. It's just, if you care, it's a number 204. I would have liked to, I like it to be a little wet, but I'm not in my bathroom. I just sprayed a little bit of this setting spray on here. We'll get into that one later. So, okay. I feel like I'm taking a long time because I want to be done with this, and I want to be able to do my audition, and then I want to order me some crab legs, even though I'm looking for a job, but that's what I've been having a taste for. Okay. Y'all, please forgive me if I'm moving too slow or whatever. I mean, too fast, but I'm just, you see? You can barely see or tell that there's any psoriasis. I mean, with makeup though, and with psoriasis, you're not gonna fully camouflage the imperfection. Like, I want people to, like, that's part of the reason why when I booked that makeup gig, I would have liked for it to not gone the way that it did, because even if it did have texture on there, it's realistic if there was texture, but you could have seen the difference between how my face looked when I walked in versus how it looks with the makeup applied. I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit. This is the back side of I use that side for the camouflage concealer, and this is for, and it's still a little damp from earlier when I very quickly put my foundation on to go to my interview, and if, as you can see, it does look very different from the way that it did earlier, because when I had my makeup on when I first got on camera, I did not put on concealer. It was just, I just threw on some foundation and ran out the door because I was late. Y'all, I was running late. Okay, so now I got that. I feel like, see, this is my problem right here. That spot is always, I'm always a little insecure, or what's the word? Self-conscious. Not insecure, but self-conscious about that spot. But okay. That's my base. I feel like it's wet. Okay. So, usually, okay, so my winter color for concealer, I live by LA Girl Pro concealer. I don't know if my Zoom is messing up, but whatever. The LA Pro concealer, if you've been watching makeup videos for the past like 5 to 6 years, you know some about these. You know some, because a lot of these makeup gurus on YouTube, they used to be down for the cause, but now they spend money on their stuff. But I'm still drugstore beauty supply sis. But okay, so typically I would use Beautiful Bronze, but I'm starting to realize that my summer color is hitting, and I have to go get me a new one, which I think I'm gonna have to start using Espresso. Yeah, I used to use dark cocoa, but that was pointless because it blended right into my foundation. So I found this concealer my sister gave me a long time ago, but it was like deep in my bag. But this is called Almay Smart Shade Concealer. I don't even think they sell this anymore. It's just a sample that my sister bought. And this is, yeah, Smart Shade Concealer, meaning that it's just gonna create its own shade based on your skin. And this one is called Make Mine Dark, number 060. So for that, I'm just gonna, because for this audition, I don't want to be glam, in which I can go overboard. I know that I can. I'll try not to. So I'm gonna blend it out with Real Techniques 226. My sister, I think, bought me these brushes. I got a good sister. She coupons very well, and she finds good sales. Okay, so I like this concealer. I sleep on it a lot. I forget that it's in there, but I realized today that I don't know if it's the light, but I feel like some makeup is on here. I'm gonna get rid of it though. I don't know if that's light. Am I tripping? I feel like I could be tripping, but just in case, we just gonna put it on there anyway. And I know people be like, why y'all do that? Why y'all do y'all mouth open like that? Because it kind of like tightens the skin. It kind of pulls it. See? And that's why you gotta look up too, because it pulls the skin up. That's just for the people that don't know. I'm sure many of y'all know what's up. But many people do not know that psoriasis affects women of color, just like non-women of color, and men. I've actually met more men with psoriasis than I've met women with psoriasis. And some of y'all have psoriasis and don't even know it. Y'all just think y'all got eczema, but it's in your scalp. How? think that one's fine. Again, I'm not going in. I'm not trying to be extra because the character is, she's an attorney. Yeah. And I think she's a bit of a prude. So I'm not going to overdo my makeup. And that's, the point is not for me to give y'all a glam look. The point is just the psoriasis, really. But I don't want to do a face. Okay. So I did that. I'm going to put some powder under my eyes. This is Warm Hazelnut. This is Black Radiance Pressed Powder, Warm Hazelnut. I think this is, at first I bought this thinking that this was going to be good for my whole face. But it's a no for me, dog. I need a better brush. I need some more brushes, to be honest. I really do. I'm just going to use this. I'm going to use my brush thing. And I have a psoriasis patch right at the corner, right here, of my eye. So I'm very gentle right there. If it looks like I'm not, but I am. That matted me out real good. And I wonder if I get psoriasis on these parts of my face because of the roughness of the makeup brushes. I wonder. Because it's just interesting to me that I have dry psoriasis here, here, and up in here. Like, I wonder what's that about. I don't understand. Okay, so I put the powder there. Y'all, again, I'm not a pro. I'm just a pro at my face. Okay, so I should probably get me a new one of these, but I mean, it's still powder in here, so I don't want to throw it away. But this is Ruby Kiss Mineral Powder. I bought this from a beauty supply store. This is Ruby Kiss Ebony. I bought this from a beauty supply store one day. I was on my way to an audition and I forgot my makeup. This was like maybe a year or two ago. And I forgot my makeup and I just stopped at a beauty supply. So this is darker. This is a darker, you can see the difference. I darkened it up right there, but I hadn't put much right there. So I'm just warming up my face with this. This is why I have to put this thing on, because it'll very quickly get in my hair and easily, and I don't want to move the foundation either. Don't worry. I know a lot of people put a bunch of face powder on, but to set their face, but I don't do all of that no more because y'all saw what I had earlier. Just do a little bit. I'm gonna spray my face with a setting spray. Because, I mean, who wants to do all these steps? Who wants to have a bunch of extra stuff that you don't need? Okay. And then, just to give myself a little depth. Hold on. Just 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I needed to check my time because I feel like I've been sitting here for a long time, and which I have. It's almost 30 minutes. Okay. So this is my blush. I honestly don't know. Oh, this is called, now my sister gave this to me because she gets those little makeup kits that come in the mail sometimes. I forget the name of them, but they get these samples. And this is called Bang Beauty Blush. This one is called Showstopper. Showstopper. It's cute. Or maybe, I don't know if I messed it up with that mirror. Yeah, I don't know. I don't do makeup videos like that, but, and I'm using the other real, this is a shadow brush, but I found that it does really good for my face. And I can't see the number. I think this says 330. Real Techniques. It's part of that same thing. But I do have a fan brush. I just don't use it because it's rough. And I'm like, I don't know if the rough brushes are the reason why I'm having issues with texture on my face. And you can see that the texture does pop a little bit. And I'm okay with that because at this point it's like there's not much that I can do to cover it fully. But at the naked eye you don't see it. So I don't trip on it. It's like, y'all, I'm human. People are not perfect. People are not perfect. I just don't want to scare you. Because some people, when my face was really, really bad, would look at me and be like, "Ooh, what's wrong with your face?" Or it used to look like burns. So, okay, I feel like I went heavy on that. And I'm not sure. I think this brush might be, I don't know. It's an old powder brush, but it got a little product on it. But I want to blend this blush out good. I don't know what brush this is. It's really old. I've been having it for a long time. So I'm just going to try to blend it out a little. Okay. That's it. That's all for my face. And and then I'm gonna spray it with this LA Girl setting spray. What's this one? Yeah. I used to wear the All Nighter by Urban Decay, I think. That was my shit, but okay, so I'm gonna finish everything else off camera and then I will insert a video of the finished look before I do my self-tape audition. Thank you for watching, and yeah, it's gonna dry, but I will insert the finished product, or maybe I'll come back. I don't know, we'll see, but maybe you'll see me in a minute and maybe you won't. Or maybe you'll hear me talking in a minute, or maybe you won't, but you will definitely see me. Okay? All right. All right, y'all. I had to keep my word and come back with a more complete look. This is maybe like a long time later. When I first recorded the video, it was like 7 p.m. on the first half, and then right now it's like 3:30 a.m. It just didn't click for me to hop back on immediately because my husband had brought food home, and then I got a phone call saying that I got the job that I interviewed for earlier. And then I had to go ahead and film my audition because they're going to be filming next week, so I needed to get the audition out. That was priority. So here I am doing this before I go to bed. Basically, I just wanted you guys to see that I can cover my psoriasis to look as normal as possible. There is still a little texture, but for me with makeup, I don't feel like it's gonna always be perfect, but I feel even, I feel smooth. I can walk outside and feel confident. If you know anybody with psoriasis and they're kind of struggling with how to cover their face without overdoing it, send them this video. Share, like, subscribe, comment. Yeah. But thank you for watching. I'm going to work tomorrow. Y'all send me good vibes, but I'm excited. But anyway, thanks for watching. I love you. Be kind to the people around you. It does not hurt to be kind. You ain't got to be nice to them, but you can be kind. All right, so good night. I just wanted y'all to see my face before I go to bed. Okay, bye y'all.